Hi, John Kane here. You ready for another John's Front Porch? Nice to see you. Always nice to see you come and participate. I'm going to talk about frequency of taking remedies. One of the earlier films we talked about potency. Mixed right in with potency is how frequently the product should be taken. Remember, these are not drugs, they're not herbs, they're not chemicals, they're energy signatures. That these signatures are vibratory frequencies, just like a recording tape, just like turning on a radio. So we need to get these into the nervous system of the body. They travel along the nerves. At the synapse, the chemicals of the body commingle with the energy signatures in the body, and then on the other side of the synapse, they become, all of them become energy signatures again in the nervous system. With chemicals, drugs, prescription, over-the-counter drugs, aromatherapy, all of these, you need to keep a blood level. They are drugging the body. They're causing the body to do something that it normally doesn't do or doesn't want to do, so it stops and starts things chemically. With the homeotherapeutics, with micronutrition, homeopathy, Schischler's tissue salts, Bach flower remedies, these are non-chemical energy signatures. So as soon as you take it, it begins to work. It has a length of time like a battery on a flashlight. Flashlight burns a certain length of time before the battery goes dead. With the homeotherapeutics, it's the same thing. That you take a remedy, starts to affect the body, you chew it up, it's absorbed through the mucous membranes, it starts operating on the body. If within an hour or so, you should feel some difference. If you usually take them once or twice a day, that's the normal frequency. Maximum frequency is 4 times a day for 4 days. If the condition hasn't gotten better in that 4 times a day for 4 days, maximum usage, it's not going to help. Usually within a few hours or so, you'll feel some change. Take it in the morning. You've got the flu. In a few hours, if you're not feeling better, take another one. If there is no change, chances are it's not going to help you. So take it, should help in a little while. If it didn't, take another one. If it doesn't help in a little while, it's not going to. So you either need a different remedy. Quite often we hear people say, I want it stronger. And remember how we talked about in the potency film of the 6, 12, 30, and 200. Hopefully in your home you have the 30th potency. Right? That takes effect almost immediately. You don't need to keep a blood level. When you're dealing with drugs, you have to keep this drug experience going constantly. So you take it 3 times a day for 10 days. Doesn't happen in homeotherapeutics. You take as little as possible for the shortest possible time. You may feel, well, it hasn't worked, I need it stronger. I've been taking a 30th, now I'll take a 200. No, each of the different potencies, as you remember, does a specific thing. The 6th educates the body or gives temporary relief. 30th starts to get you relief. 200 for a very strong first aid. Never the 1000th or 1M and above. Those are only for professionals. So we have taken a maximum of 4 times a day for 4 days, but we want it stronger. Taking it once a day, not doing what we want. We could take it 2 times a day. That's stronger. We could take it 3 times a day. That's stronger. You could take it 4 times a day maximum. That's the strongest. In most cases, 4 times a day for an acute illness like the flu, for let's say arthritis, you take it 2 or 3 times a day. Best times for taking remedies are first thing in the morning before you brush your teeth. In the late afternoon when our energy is the lowest is a very good time to take it, and then just before bed. So 3 times a day is not unusual. So keep in mind, not many times a day. Don't keep banging away at it. Maximum 4 times a day for 4 days. If it doesn't work, it's not going to work. You're going to have to pick another remedy. So that's the story on frequency. Take it as you need it. Should start acting immediately or soon thereafter. If it doesn't happen after a few doses, probably isn't going to. 4 times a day for 4 days maximum. So that's the story on frequency. We'll have another we'll have another discussion next time you come to visit. That's the story from John's Front Porch. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.